want to answer a question that seems to pop up every now and then in the Brony fandom. Are Bronies furries?
No! Thanks for watching!
Whoa, we aren't finished just yet. Let's talk about this for a moment. You would be surprised how often this is brought up, especially by people who don't fully understand what a furry or a brony is. So before we can actually talk about this, we have to fully understand what they both are to begin with. Now, a furry is someone who likes anthropomorphic animals with human traits, like walking on two legs, speaking clearly, and overall doing things like us humans do, but instead as animals. If you've seen Zootopia, then you know where I'm going with this. A brony is someone who is a fan of the television show My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic that is associated with an older audience outside of the target demographic. Both men and women can be a part of the community, as it's just not only for the young viewers to enjoy. Now, both the Brony fandom and the furry fandom do share a lot of similarities with one another, mostly the people. Most furries and bronies find themselves converting or being part of both communities, as we both share similar interests, like being friendly to one another, making art, and interacting with one another. The main reason people confuse the two together is because they enjoy things that are fairly similar, that being anthropomorphic animals. One thing that makes them different is, of course, the different content both fandoms offer. Furries generally expect anything anthro to be a part of the furry fandom, while us bronies tend to stick to anything that's related to the show. So yeah, both fandoms do have a few things to share. Both fandoms promote friendship, open mind communities, and creativity, so it's no wonder why both fandoms naturally mesh together. Where furries and bronies differ comes down to the inspiration for both fandoms and how people find themselves a part of these two communities. A brony would have found the fandom through the show, but when it comes to a furry, the source material becomes vague and very different for each person. A furry could have joined the fandom through the art, seeing other fursonas, different films, TV shows, or even while attending a convention, kinda like BronyCon. Another difference between the two is the vibe of respective types of conventions. Brony conventions tend to be very PG and for all ages, a family-friendly environment place for all people to gather around under one giant roof for a couple of days to enjoy themselves. While furry conventions are also like this, but furries, well, they tend to act like party animals and do crazy things while attending conventions. Bronies are a little bit more stable? I think the one thing that makes them different from each other is furries like to dress up and hide who they are in a fursona so they can act and be who they want to be, while other furries just want to express themselves without being judged. Some people can call themselves bronies as they like the show, but not because of the talking ponies. Well, yeah, some do, but others enjoy the animation, the setting, the story, the staff, and the community. We just don't watch it for the ponies on what some believe. We are two different subcultures on the internet that like things that people shake their heads at. I mean, people will judge a furry based on their history, and people will judge bronies based on a cartoon they watch. I think the whole thing is just stupid. The main difference between the two is that bronies are a fan of a cartoon show, while furries will enjoy the animal aspects mixed in with a little bit of human aspects, which they can use to identify these characters into fursonas.
Which brings me back to this question. Are bronies furries? No! I mean, in the world of My Little Pony, you don't see any characters acting like a furry would.
Enjoy your last moments. I'm the friend that you need. No, I don't need you. I think our course is... You a fire-breathing dragon?
I'm done. I hate this show. I'm out.